Okay, so it's not so noisy now. So, living from love. Living from love, for love, through love, by love. This is one of the cycles or patterns I've noticed in my life. Hit a butterfly, fish. Is that I slip into being from my heart space, living from my heart space, and then I get hurt inevitably, and then I close up and heal, lick my wounds, so to speak, for months. It depends how long it takes, how deep I fell, and then it seems like as soon as I get on my feet and I start becoming stable, then something comes along to derail me. So I've never really got the stability in my life. I guess that's what led me to question whether I had some mental health. And I really can. I can resonate with all of them, be it OCD or ADHD or bipolar, I'm sure I've got aspects of those in me. I think they're really just a byproduct of society and our disconnection. It's just an out of balance, So when things are going smoothly, I can actually handle, but for things to go smoothly, I have to close my heart down to a degree, because then it's stable and safe. And that's not where the magic is. That's not where life happens. It's not as safe, So I'm always challenging myself to live from my heart and do it unconditionally. And living unconditionally doesn't mean that we don't have boundaries. It's because we love and because we care that we have boundaries, and that for me personally, I'll speak for myself, is that I can tell my friend, look, I'm fucking worried about you, stop this nonsense, or you're gonna whatever. And it's the uncomfortable things to say, but 9 out of 10 times they appreciate it, So the eclipse was big, Yeah, it was such a amazing shift. I don't know, I felt it, because before it was quite tumultuous and I'm wrestling with myself, and then after the eclipse it seemed like things settled, like it just opened up somehow. Something shifted and it just opened up more, and then within a few days I fall again. But the big thing was that one day this week I drank only 1 cup of coffee, and all the subsequent days I failed. Yesterday I think I had 3 or 4, but going from like 8 to 6 to 2 a day, I'll get there. But the point is, I have to know that I can and believe it, I've been a smoker so long, and like my whole family are smokers, so it's in us somehow. And I don't want my children to be that, so I have to get it right so they can see me getting it right, and they can see how hard it is, so they don't dare pick it up themselves. But it's self-care. So in being unconditional and living from my heart, I can't really allow myself to just keep abusing myself, So I'm really trying to not light that next cigarette, or choose something healthier to drink than the inevitable coffee. So it's lots of small acts, small steps, small growths, big changes mentally, and then that's going to allow the small steps to become bigger. So that's the journey, man. I know I'm not alone in this, but yeah, I'm feeling optimistic and positive and looking forward to the future, and I'm really trying every day to just take some small step towards my dreams, towards the future, the future I'm trying to bring into being through dreaming. And one of the biggest ones is a property. Like, for those of you who know me, I'm sure you've heard, I've been yearning for a property and land for the longest time, to be able to, it was going to be called Unity Farm, but I think we might move from that. But I want a global village of sorts, and it's going to have a temple, which is going to be non-denominational and open to all denominations. And it must be representative of all cultures that feel called to the space, and feel safe enough to call it an aspect of spiritual home. And it must be a space of healing, and it must be a space of growing our way of living, living off the land, getting off the grid, looking after the nature that is already there, being custodian of the land and securing it for the long term, for the children's children. They must pick the fruit off the trees we're going to plant, And yeah, a space of teaching and a space of connecting with community. I think we must make ourselves strong in these little like micro communities, you know. And if shit hits the fan, then we're strong, we're resilient because we are together. It's really the only way we're going to get it right is together. So, it feels like a fool's wish, you know, like this thing that I'm chasing, that I've been chasing for so long. I will bring it into being. I don't know how. And that's the thing with the unconditional love, staying in that love space of being open-hearted. How can I do it without it, you know? I believe if I just continue being anchored in my heart space and following that, only good's going to come of it. I must just keep on taking those small actions towards it. So yeah, there's me in a nutshell, fighting in myself, the light and the dark, bringing out the light, transmuting the dark, facing it over and over and over, choosing better, and yeah, loving life. Happy days.